that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And now Terry pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Here's Terry. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. He dishes it to Capella. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
The drive by James. That is good. LeBron's got 8.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Here is Brewer from the inbound. And Houston again with the bucket.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
James. And that's not going to go. And we're ready to get rolling again. Our Cinco de Mayo broadcast. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Irving, and it's Smith in at the 3. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Houston in the lead. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Kicks it out to Beasley. Jacks up a 3. Harden right side. Over Irving. The Rockets with another miss.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets to space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Monty Eunice is checked in for Michael Beasley. It's Harden with the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Irving kicks to Thompson. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The screen from Thompson to the right side. Stolen by Harden.
How about the reaction time?
Look at that. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Now, here is Irving. The screen from Thompson. Dellavedova. For 3, Smith.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Shumpert checked in for the Cavaliers. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. On its way from Irving for 2. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Irving's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Rockets leading by 6. And Beverly gets to Ariza. Screen by Howard. Back to Beverly. Here's Harden, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And it's sent back by Howard. Harden the pass to Howard. Beverly dishes to Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Looking at the Cavaliers over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. First in three-point shooting. Second in fewest turnovers per game. And they also show up as a team in the top 5 in scoring. Boy, this team is balanced and versatile offensively.
And you look at their incredible three-point percentage. I mean, it's not just about their accuracy, but their execution using screens. And creating those open looks, that's been key.
Now Ariza. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And there's the call on Howard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Howard. And it's McDaniels in for Trevor Ariza. Outside Irving. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Terry outside. To the middle. Here's Beasley. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Beasley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Irving passes to Love. Terry against Irving. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. Here's Irving. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
Bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. James outside. The dish now to Shumpert. Back to James. Here's Mozgov. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg, as they look, and we finished one half of basketball. The Rockets on top, leading by 8. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Houston. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in the 3 slot.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Harden dishes to Modiunas. Harden kicks to Howard. Feeds to Modiunas. No good from outside.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's James. It's rebounded by Houston.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Timeout called, Cleveland. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. LeBron against Ariza. And stolen by Ariza. Harden the pass to Beverly. To the paint. Here's Monty Eunice. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Houston leading by 7. Howard setting the pick for Harden. Here's Monty Eunice. Second chance shot. And Thompson sends it back. Kicks it to Beverly. Here's Monty Eunice. And he's good on the 3-ball. Monty Eunice has got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Houston. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Harden kicks to Howard. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Iman Shumpert's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Ariza kicks to Capella. Tries again. Mozgov with the block. Inside. Here's Harden. And at last they get one to fall. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter. LeBron dishes to Mozgov. Back to LeBron. There's the pass to Dellavedova. And Shumpert kicks to Mozgov. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Brewer is checked in for Ariza. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. Offensive rebound. Terry kicks to Brewer. Pass to Beasley. The second chance effort. Mozgov with the block. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Shumpert with the ball. The Rockets have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. That free throw good from Harden.
At the line for 2.
That one misses.
Well, they just can't seem to get it right from the line here. Yet they're still on top. But that poor free throw shooting could come back to haunt them.
Stolen by Terry. For the finish. And Harden with the stop.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
The shot is off. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Rockets lead by 9. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Smith the pass to James. Here's Irving. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Houston. Patrick Beverly comes in for Jason Terry.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Screen by Howard. Moniunas dishes to Beverly. Lock at 6. Here's Howard. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Back to Irving. Stolen by Beverly. Here's Ariza. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. Smith for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 8 points for Smith.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
And Beverly gets to Ariza. There's a screen. Beverly the pass to Howard. Puts up the baby hook. That's good. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Timeout called Cleveland.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. And I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying, we're being way too soft on the inside. I'd better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Pass to Beverly. And the shot falls short this time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Smith for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Beverly dishes to Harden. Six on the shot clock. He feeds it to Moniunas. All alone. No good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Houston leading by 3. Moniunas a screen on Smith. And Beverly kicks to Moniunas. They set the pick. It's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. Ahead. Back to Irving to tie it up. That's good. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Inside, it's stolen by Ariza. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. This is the Harden. The feed now to Moniunas. Houston moving the ball around. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Now Cleveland moving it up. Smith for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
It's Harden with the drive. Ariza outside. Screen by Howard. It falls.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Irving kicks to Smith. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Harden kicks to Howard.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Passes it to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Smith kicks to Irving. Stolen by Beverly. And it's Ariza in the corner. Back to Harden. Nails it!
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Timeout called. Cleveland. They're down by 5. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
And the important thing about the foul is who you foul. They don't want to send a top-notch free thrower to the line if they can avoid it.
Seconds left in the fourth. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Howard. He connects.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed.
My pipes are intact. Don't believe me, ask your boy in the back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, 2 ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, 2 ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. NYG. They said New York fell off. We're bringing New York back. I'm like, where we went? What part the game is that? We've been here the whole time, anxiously waiting. And the streets paper chase, supreme testing our patience. Now stop the presses. Listen up, this is not a lecture. More like a message with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it, with a moxicillin. I've been the illest, this ill kid, Operation Red. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a wrap. Turn your pages to 03. Chapter NYG's. Pants is my code D. No iron team, homie. Picture watching me solo. See what happened to Tony, what he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant, back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and they wasn't from Michigan. Y'all not listening, y'all can hear a lyrical street. Carter's raw dance. Raps don't work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, see if they still Tennessee.
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel. Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel. Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
NYG.
Diaz and welcome. 2K Sports presents Cinco de Mayo NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. A good game here would get this road trip started confidently for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and this is a matchup that has not gone well for them. 0-2 on the season series. This is the last opportunity to get a little bit of redemption.
You know what, Greg? This team has an awful lot of pride, and getting swept would not sit well with them. I mean, I look for them to pull out everything, all the adjustments, all the tricks, to try to prevent that from happening.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in the center position. Releases, no luck. And Cleveland will come the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
The drive by Green.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And here is James. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Bogut dishes to Green. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Shot's good.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
In the corner, it's James. He had his back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover. With this pause in the action, I'll show you the NBA's highest scoring teams since the All-Star break. The Warriors, number 1. The Cavaliers, 4th.
Both of these clubs have been putting up big points since the All-Star break, and it's been impressive to watch.
Now here's Thompson. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Ezeli. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 5 on the clock. McAdoo, the pass to Iguodala. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now, here's Fry. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Mozgov dishes to James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Looking at Cleveland since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up. 4th in scoring, 6th in three-point field goal percentage. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And they've been scoring with such ease. I mean, they've been so resourceful at that end of the floor. If one thing doesn't work, they've always got other options they're able to come up with in terms of their offensive attack.
Now here's Iguodala. Feeds to Ezeli. There's the pick. Jacks up a 3. And Andre Iguodala with a 3. Iguodala's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Dellavedova. Here's Fry. Warriors with the rebound. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting. Definitely a feel-good win for the team.
Here's Iguodala. After the made shot from Iman Shumpert. Ezeli gets the bucket. Here's Dellavedova. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Stolen by Barbosa. Stops. Pops. Poked loose. James against Iguodala. No good from LeBron. Pulls up for 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Ian Clark out there with Barbosa. Then there's Festus Ezeli. Then there's Iguodala. And it's McAdoo in at the 4 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Irving kicks to Dellavedova. Cleveland the rebound. Thompson passes to Irving. The 3-pointer is right on target. Irving's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Cavs. Warriors leading by 3. Here's McAdoo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin. Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now, here's Thompson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. That's a 2 from Smith. That falls. Great assist by Love. Smith's got his first points of the game. Barbosa with it. He's picked up by Irving. McAdoo dishes to Ezeli. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Sinks the triple. Barbosa's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be. I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Clark kicks to Ezeli. To the paint. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You look at Golden State. And, of course, Golden State. They're tied right now. The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And Iguodala drops them both. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Dellavedova. Smith drives in. The dish to Thompson. Powered down with both hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's McAdoo. He has 5. Iguodala, the pass to Barbosa. Back to Iguodala. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up from the corner. Kept alive.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Smith for 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Iguodala with it. Picked up by Thompson. Iguodala dishes to Ezeli. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Smith. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Rebounded by McAdoo.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Ezeli kicks to Iguodala. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
So timeout called here. The first for Cleveland.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you play and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Checked in for Festus Ezeli. Spates comes in for McAdoo. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. James checked in for Smith. And it's Shumpert in there for Matthew Dellavedova. Here's Spates. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Varejao. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And Brandon Rush gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 50 seconds left in the first half of the game. LeBron outside. kicks to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mozgov's shot is off. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Barbosa. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Barbosa's got 7 points in the game.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Livingston passes to Spates. The fader gets the front of the rim and out.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
So we've reached the end of the first half of Andre Iguodala with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Andre Iguodala with a strong contribution so far in this one.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is up there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. Clark. Good D by Irving. Pass to Thompson. Back to Smith. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound. Warriors leading by 6. And Rush kicks to Clark. Looking for Rush. He gets it there. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And the Cavaliers call time here.